Greetings folks, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Once again on Caltoran, and we are running Gala sites today. So I'm in my Gila, pretty much the same fit, though I swapped out the hardeners for Angel Cartel hardeners, so explosive kinetic. And we're running the sites. I ran a few just to practice, and they're going quite well. I got one of the accelerators already, so I've plugged it in. But we're going to run one site, just to show you how to do it. Now apparently there are two types of sites. There's regular and VIP. The VIP ones are supposed to be pretty hard. I haven't tried one yet, so we'll probably jump in one anyways, even though it does say you usually require a fleet. And we're gonna go ahead and do one anyways and hope we don't lose our Gila. One thing I have noticed so far on these sites is heavy webbing. So gotta be very careful, lots of webbing. So far the closest I've been is lost about a quarter of my shields, so it's not too bad. The final spawn that you want is either a battle cruiser or a battleship. So I imagine this isn't as alpha friendly as some of the more recent sites, but they should be doable if you fit carefully and maybe fly in a couple up here or a group, which we will be doing this evening once we've gathered things together. I'm planning on doing a Malro fleet to fly around with some of the new guys and take them to these sites. So far they've dropped skins, fireworks, and I got a couple of these boosters which I'll use as I need to, and 3 skins. I got an augurer skin as well, which is the new set. They actually changed the color. I'll see if I can show you guys that of the icon for the different set. We're gonna let this Dominix have this site and we're gonna keep moving on. Oh, that's not a site. But yeah, so they changed the colors, so it's nice. I have all of the first iteration, the 53 original spirit skins, and so it'll just be collecting the new ones, which I have one of. I got the augurer. Guardians Gala quietish sites. Let's go ahead in here and hope for the best. Turn on our tank, and we'll get this site done, show you how it's done. So VIP should show up in here, so it'll be Guardians Gala VIP. I have not seen one on TQ yet. It may be that they're not in high sec. I don't know yet. We will find out. So, see what we see. I don't want to steal sites, just not my style, as I've said before. So we'll see how this goes. I did help one guy clear out frigates. That was pretty fun, just because of the heavy webbing. And to get the points for the agency, which we will do we'll look at after this site. Here we go, perfect. My own site. So this is how I do it. I orbit this fortified angel fence at 30. Start locking everything, afterburner on, and Valkyries for explosive damage. And we'll take out the webbers first. Now I'm using kinetic missiles because the Gila gets a 10% bonus to kinetic and it's angel secondary. Doesn't seem to be hindering me much. I could switch to Nova for explosive damage, but I don't know which is going to be better, so I have more kinetic missiles than I have explosive missiles right now, so that's what I decided to go with. And it seems to kill them just fine. So there goes the first batch of webbers. We'll put the drones on there. I save my missiles for the frigates and I just kind of watch them. See, this guy's webbing me, so we'll take him out with missiles. Just because I do speed tank, so it's nice to have the webbers killed quick. See, it's taken very little time to kill them. And we keep my drones going on the cruisers because we have to grind through to get to the final guy. The spawn does seem to change. It's not always the same pattern, which is nice. So sometimes you get more frigates and sometimes you get more cruisers, and I really like that. There's another webber. Is the guy there? So we'll take him out. Their missiles. And if we start getting too many frigates, I move my drones off of the cruisers onto the frigates, but for now I think we're okay because webbing is manageable. Oops. They also, as they take damage, some of them warp away. Like you saw, this guy went all the way out. Actually, he may just be coming in. It's hard to say. But yeah, I have seen a few of them where they'll take about half damage and they'll just warp away, which is pretty cool. It's like they're trying to get a better angle on you. Let's get this guy. He's still warping. There he goes. Get the drones on here. Nothing's webbing me at the moment, so it's good. I take this opportunity to reload. They're kind of focusing on my drones, which is not the best, but that's okay. This guy's gonna web me right there. Yeah, got him. I'll have to put the drones on him right away. Can we lock this guy up now? Thank you. And this guy, because he's probably gonna come web me soon. And yeah, so this is the site. You just gotta be pretty heavily tanked. I know a few of my guys had some trouble this morning with the sites just because they're not, you know, they're alphas, so they don't have all the skills that they could maybe want. And we'll just get through here, and apparently there's an implant. I'm not sure if they drop from the sites, but I did see them on the agency rewards screen. It looks pretty cool, especially for PvP. It's a webbing bonus implant, which is neat. Oh, there's a webber. Take him down. Oops, I guess I should have left the drones on him for half a second, but that's okay. Drones aren't taking much damage, so I'm not too worried about them. And if we get there, look at that. Nice little batch of frigates coming in. Let's try to lock up everybody I can here. Whoops, not the beacon. Alright. Yeah, the Gila seems to handle these pretty well. Ooh, battleship, we're going to take him down fast. He does a lot of damage, so we're going to focus on him. Everything. 36 kilometers, right? Yeah, so we're good on that. Traversal staying up because we're not webbed, which is good. Last time I fought a battleship, I was webbed by 3 webbers. He hurt me pretty good for a few minutes. Probably switch my missiles over to this frigate. Looks like he's going to come web me. Maybe not. Oh, I'm out of range with the missiles anyway. There's the web right there. So we'll pop him with the frigate. The drones can handle the battleship pretty well anyways. So we'll just keep the webs off of us as much as possible. And yeah, this is how I run these sites. Just whittle the way through it. Because of the kill portion of the agency window, it's worth it to me to sit and kill everything anyways, so I usually do that as well. That guy's really far away. I'm getting this webber down. Let's see if I can lock any more of these frigates. Battleship's almost done. And yeah, see, like barely any damage yet, so I'm gonna reload. And let's go loot that wreck before someone comes and takes it. Large wreck. So it's the battlecruiser or the battleship you want. I haven't yet seen like a second loot spawn like you sometimes see in these sites. I don't know if it's possible, but typically once the battleship is done, stuff stops spawning in. So it's good to take him down quick. Alright. Some more death. Just let the drones kind of do what they want here now. Oh, we got to get another spawn. That's odd. It's not a loot spawn, but it is another spawn, which I haven't been seeing. We'll just sort of go through the motions here. Save our missiles for webs, so we can bleed webs, or peel webs off. And yes, that's the site. Just lots of orbiting. I'm going to fit up a Vexor and try it with something a little more alpha friendly, though this heal is perfectly alpha friendly if you can fly with some training. You know, it's T2'd up, but it's not anything a alpha shouldn't be able to train for. Alright, lots of webs this time. Where's the other web? This guy, take him out. Grab this. And what do we get? Another Angel's Accelerator, that's awesome. Looks like they did the long accelerator as well. I'll show you that again once we're looking at the agency. So we got some more fireworks. Got another Guardian's accelerator, which is perfect. And I have all these because they're the same color. So Narazu, nice. And that should be most of the site done. So let's call this guy back. And yeah, that's that. Okay. So that seems to be the bit of it. I'll do a few sites, and if I get anything new, I'll show you guys. But let's take a look at the agency here. So with the agency, I'm at 60 points. You can see I've run a couple sites. So you get 10 points for killing special guests. It seems to be the same number of points regardless of how far down the chain you are, because I got 10 points for killing one, now I got to kill 5 more to get 10 sites. So it looks like it's going to be more efficient to spread it over several days, but you got to get to 700 points, which is a lot. And I'm at the kill 100 guests, so it's going to take me a while to grind this up. I'm not going to do it one day, obviously. The first 100 is more fireworks, which is meh. And at 300 you get another cerebral accelerator. Now this is advanced. I wonder if that's what we got. Let's compare. Yeah, advanced. So it's the same one we get from the sites. And at 500 you get the implant. I'll show you the information there. So you get 5% maximum range bonus on, I believe it was stasis webifiers. Yes. So that's not bad. It's an 8 slot. Don't know what they're going to go for yet, but pretty cool. Let's see if there's any on the market. I don't think there will be. Still too new? Yeah. And then for 700 you get the Serpentis Inquest Drip Feed Cerebral Accelerator. This is like the dual one where you get 10 points, but you get them for a longer period of time. So kind of use it towards the end of the event to extend your accelerated training. But that's that. Let's grab one more site. We'll see if there's anybody here. Let's try Nova Missiles just because. And yeah, so that's going to be the site. It's pretty much what we're going to be doing for the next week. Outside of some other little things. Maybe some people do submissions, but this is probably what I run for the next week or so. I enjoy doing them, and I'd like to get the rest of the skins. So you can see here, they're called Spirit skins now. So these were the original 53 Spirit skins. I have all those from last year's Gala. Ooh. And then they've split them up. There is the pirate ones. I think these ones you can only get by buying them. They were from the original one, you had to buy them. I didn't get those. And then there's Caldari, Mimitar, and MR. All of Galmil, all of Galente got them in the first iteration. So finished off the rest of them here, so it's pretty cool. We got one, so that's great. Nice empty site, so we can take it. Let's do another one, just to see what we get this time. So, Orbit, Afterburner, lock, Valkyries. And let's get these Webbers peeled off so we can get some distance. Which is what seems to help the most, is getting distance on the cruisers and the battleship when he spawns. I'd like to see how they respond to having groups in here. It might be, because they're supposed to be random. If it's random or reactive, I don't know. Haven't done enough sites to really judge. I do seem to get an awful lot of frigates, which would be a counter to my drones. So I don't know, we'll see. May have to try it in like a non-drone boat and see what we get. But yeah, we're almost at our orbit range from here. I'm gonna try not to move the camera so much. Remember I was talking about that. Let's get our drones on here. We'll just use missiles to kill that. Let's just see what it looks like when those hit. Yeah, it's about the same. You know, rough guess. We're hitting for about the same with Nova versus Kinetic, or Explosive versus Kinetic. Can I target the rest of these frigates? We have another Weber? We do. No, he's dead. That's right. It's the one we got. Let's go get this guy. We'll just grind on through. So you can sort of see kind of how far out we are from this thing and where everything spawns around it. But we're going to get in here where we can see the pretty lights. Target this guy. This guy's going to web us right here. Oh, he's really far away. Why is he locking? He can lock from a really far distance. There, he just warped in. So that's pretty cool that they warp out and warp back in. They're trying to ping off of things to get close to you and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, we'll just... this one's going to web me. Probably, because he's right in close. Let's turn our missiles off just in case, because these guys are far enough out that I'm not too worried. And just watching for that battlecruiser or battleship spawn. Let's grab this guy. We'll just shoot one more missile at him. And then reload while we're waiting, because nothing's webbing us. And while we're not being webbed, I work through the cruisers, because they do the most damage to me. And yeah, not bad. I will record tonight's escapades as well with Malro, and that's going to be fun as well, because I have some new guys who've never done these sites, and they're flying like frigates and destroyers. A couple of them have finally gotten to cruisers, so that's nice. So I'm hoping we'll have a few cruisers with us. And let's let our drones kill what they want. I got this Weber almost dead with missiles anyway. I wonder if maybe the spawns are timed, because they don't seem to be trigger based. That's for sure. Not always. Did I have my battle cruiser here somewhere? No, he's not there. There he is. We have our web. We'll take that guy out with missiles. We'll put the drones back on that guy. Get them killing our battle cruiser. And let's lock up the rest of these things. Look at all these frigates. Ridiculous. Alright, let's start heading towards this guy so we can loot him. See? Not doing too bad for damage. Actually, we gotta reload. There's a web right there. Crap. This battle cruiser's gonna knock us out pretty good here, because I'm also no traversal on him, but that's okay. We should hold. Fingers crossed. By the time he dies. Beautiful. Let's get our webs on. Let's get our Weber gone here. Let's get our loot. Let's see what we got. That's another site down. That is beautiful. I'm going to try to do at least one more with you guys here on camera just for fun. But I do like these sites. A lot of fun. And you just got to be pretty good, well tanked, or kill things fast. Let's get this guy. He's a Weber. And we'll get this one with missiles as well this time. Just so we can get our speed up so we can get to our loot. I mean, come on. Heavy webbing because I got like really close to everything here. That's okay. Drones make really short work of these frigates on this with this Gila. I love it. Come on, give me my loot. Can I have? Thank you. Incursus and another Guardian's Accelerator. Perfect. Give me a few days worth of those. I want them. And we'll just polish off this site. Let the drones do their work. Like, look at that. Bam! So, this fit, while I clean up the site, for those who haven't seen it before, because maybe you haven't seen those videos, 4 times Rapid Light Missile Launcher 2s in the highs. It's perfect to find the meta of this, since you're using faction missiles most of the time anyway, but I like the Tech 2 just for a little bit of a bit more DPS. It's about 30 more DPS for me or something like that. Core Probe Launcher for when I feel like scanning stuff. 2 times Large Shield Extender 2s. 10 meganewton Monopropellant Enduring Afterburner. I may swap this out for a Tech 2. The original fit had a faction one, but I just haven't replaced it with like a Republic fleet. 2 times Hardeners. With the Tech 2s, fitted to whatever rats we're facing, so Explosive Kinetic here. Usually Kinetic Thermal because I fight Serpentis. And a 3rd Large Shield Extender. It's all passive fit, so passive tanked. 3 damage amplifiers, drone damage amplifier 2s. So most of our damage does come from our drones. You can see there 500 DPS from the drones alone. And 3 times core defense field purgers. Eventually I'll upgrade these to a Tech 2s, I just haven't bothered yet. And that's the fit. It gives us a passive regen of 65 hit points per second, which is enough for everything I do out here in ISAC. And so there you go. Let's reload our missiles and see if we can get another site under us. I'll also try to remember to link that fit in the comment section again, as per usual. And let's go here. And so yeah, my next 2 weeks, I think it ends on the 27th, is going to be trying to get to the 700. Be my focus. We do have that Epic Arc available. Smash and grab. It's only 11 jumps away. I've never done Pirate Epic Arcs. I don't know what they're entailing. That's interesting. Pirate Stronghold is also 1 jump away. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when we're in our next site. Alright, landing on a site. It looks like someone started this one, but had to leave, which does not surprise me. I've seen a few sites already started. Some of the rats warped like way far away too. That's cool. I like that. Still do. Let's get this guy killed. Let's just check the wrecks to make sure. Yep. Yeah, it looks like someone had to get out, so I'm gonna go finish this site off for them. There's a lot of frigates coming in. They're all warping in. They're coming in from a distance. It's okay. Oh, let's turn on our Afterburner. That would have been smart. There's the battleship right there, too. Let's grab him. We get our drones on him, and we gotta start clearing away these webs. Oops. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. Can I get one of these guys? There he is. Heavy, heavy webs, so hopefully our drones can take out that battleship before we die. Alright. One web down. 7,000 to go. You can see how slow we go under web. Okay, can I have one of these guys to shoot? That'd be great. That is a ton of damage coming in. This isn't a VIP, is it? No. Oh, we do have a Brutic's Navy coming in. Hopefully he's not going to steal our battleship kill. Let's get another one of these Webbers down. This guy right here. And let's lock up the rest of these. We're gonna do okay. Battleship's dead. We got the loot, unless he tries to steal it, which, whatever. And that's the battleship there, right? Yes. Alright, actually that helps quite nicely. Let's get our missiles on there to get that last web dead. Another web right there. Gotta get them off so we can get to our loot. Come on. Get them all dead. Beautiful. These rats, by the way, do not have bounties, so there's no benefit to just hanging out and killing them other than getting the points for the agency. It doesn't look like the Brutix is going to try to steal our... Oh, he is. Kind of heading toward it. Or past it or something. Nope, just past it, okay. I was just holding my breath in case I had to shoot this guy. I could probably take a Gila, or a Brutix. Thorax, alright, that's nothing big. But there we go, so that's the sights. It's kind of how this goes. There's another one right here. Just gonna go ahead and warp to it. But we will leave it there. I'm gonna continue my grind. Alright, so I have run a few sites, and we're just going to quickly look over. I noticed a couple things that are interesting before we call her quits here today. First off, on one of my sites, I warped off and left my Valkyries, so I have purchased new ones. So while I'm talking, I'm going to go get those here in this system. I got stuff everywhere. Here we are. So, obviously some skins. I did get an Armageddon skin, so that's pretty cool. Take a look at that baby. I do want to fly an Armageddon once just for fun, so it's good to have skins. Goes nice with the other skins I've got for it. But let's go ahead and add that Spirit skin right there. As you can see here, the different color of the icons. These are the original release from last year or whatever, and these are the new ones. So let's go ahead and activate that. Thorax Myrmidon, Ishkur and Cursus. But the biggest one is there are actually two types of angel, at least two types. These are the two I see. So let's go ahead and view the not view details. Let's get rid of that. Show info on both of these, and let's see what the difference is. Whoops. Session change. And that's the advanced, and then there's standard. So hold shift and info, and then we can see both. So you can see the biggest difference is they last the same amount of time, but the advanced gives 12 points per stat, and the standard only gives 10. So obviously these are going to give you more skill points over the duration. But it is interesting that there's two different sizes, two different types. Wasn't expecting that. I saw the difference between the angels and the Serpentis ones, but it's cool to see that there's two different here as well. So I'm assuming these will be cheaper, or someone's gonna charge more for them and people will buy them anyway. Depends. This is Eve, so that's possible as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna pick up my drones. I'm gonna get back out there and grind up a few more sites. But I hope you guys did enjoy that video and was at least a little bit helpful. Definitely need to see a pretty good tank. You can see some alpha struggling with this with lower skill points. So if you're an alpha, definitely group up with people. If you need people to group up with, reach out to me. I've got guys, and we do occasionally do fleets for these types of things. So let me know. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new and haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. As always, fly safe, and catch you all next time. I'm out of here.